Hello everyone, I'm BRGaming and welcome to Dark Souls 1 Remastered. I would be doing the original version of it, but I don't have a way to record off of my PlayStation 3. So here we are. I know I should have done this after I did Bloodborne 3 or 4 years ago, if not longer. And I wish I did, but here we are. I'm going to do a playthrough slash walkthrough like I did of Bloodborne for anyone who's watched those. And I want to say I'm sorry for how long it's taken me to get another video out. It's been like a month, or like anywhere from a month to 2 months. I got sick and some other things happened and just didn't feel like recording, especially where I was bored and tired of Evil Within, so it's mainly the reason why I went ahead and came here right now. I'm going to do Dark Souls 1, I'm going to do Dark Souls 2, 3, and then we're going to work on the remaster of Demon Souls or Elden Ring, and we're going to try to get all of them done in some time. And, I already got the character made. And as for anyone that's new, I know some people's playing Elden Ring and they're coming over into Dark Souls now. So, I would recommend for anyone that hasn't played this one anyway, is to get the Twin Humanities. Nothing else matters. The Master Key sounds cool, which it is handy. And so does, the Tiny Beans Ring if you're new, either choose that or the Twin Humanities. I'm going to choose the Black Fire Bombs. And if you choose a thief, you get the master key. It helps you unlock some doors and a shortcut. But I'm gonna get the black fire bombs. I'm gonna show you guys a quick way to kill the first boss, but I'm not gonna completely kill it. So that's what I got. So let's go ahead and get into this.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death. And of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Alright, hope y'all like that intro. And now we get a escape from prison.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
And there we are. Now I chose the
Is your fate.
I chose the warrior class. I forgot to mention it due to the fact it's got the same amount of dex and strength. It's like 13-13. I'm gonna go for kind of a quality build for a little while, and then we're gonna switch it to a little bit of a strength. Oscar, my man. Not sure if his name's Oscar. I just know some people call him Oscar, and it's just kind of a funny thing to say, I think. But oh well. All right. So since I have chosen, that's the dungeon key that he gives. Since I started the black fire bombs, it's automatically equipped in my inventory, thankfully. So I'm going to go and show you guys what you can do with the black fire bombs, but I'm not going to completely do it. Now you don't have to kill these guys, but it's like an extra 20 souls. No, 40 technically if you kill this one. I always do it when I start. I wish I would have started Dark Souls after I did Bloodborne for y'all, because I love the Dark Souls series. I've been playing it since Dark Souls 1 came out on the PS3. I have way too much time put into them. Now, you can see that symbol underneath my stamina bar. That is a network setting for, to play with just your friends. So we're gonna go ahead and light this bonfire. And I think this was a yeah, it was a developer message. So the first boss is right through here. You're supposed to open it. Yeah, you can hear something, but there he is. That's the asylum demon. He's gonna jump down here when we get out here. So the best way, if you want to just speed run through, you come right here and then you just start hooking black fire bombs. And that one black fire bomb did that much damage to him. But I just wanted to show that off. You're supposed to come through that door. Is how you're supposed to get, because you're not gonna be able to kill him with this. Well, you can kill him with this broken sword, but I wouldn't recommend it for your first playthrough. Okay, so you're gonna have an archer here. He's gonna shoot at you. You're gonna have a shield. Old heater shield. Oh, I don't even have it equipped. I have it in the right hand, that's why. Okay, and then here is your main weapon, or your starting weapon for your class. Which is the warriors is the long sword. So he's gonna be a little bit tougher than the hollows at the beginning of the game if you try to use that broken straight sword. But we go through this fog wall, which it's not a boss. There's gonna be some areas in here that's gonna be like that. Now here's a wall that looks like it's crumbled down, but you're supposed to come up and you need to fall off or run back down due to a ball coming out that goes through the wall. And it's right here, and it will hurt. And here's the man that saved us.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course I will.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
A good old Estus flask.
Oh, and this.
Now, this is the key that we have to use to get out of the asylum.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
I'm sorry about the dogs barking. Now, we can talk to him again, but he's just going to say the same thing. Now, he is what gave us the first clue to our main objective, Bell of Awakening. We have to ring 2 bells of awakening, and we'll get to that shortly. Now, when you leave, you're going to hear something just get killed. You can go back in here and you can see that he just dies. But you don't have to listen to his story. He'll give you everything. But, you know, out of respect, he's kind of rescued us out of the cell. Might as well listen to the man. Now, depending on what class you chose, like if you chose anything that has a bow or anything like a sorceress or a cleric, you're going to have a talisman and bow and a staff right here. Or maybe right here on a corpse. Now, there's going to be 3 enemies up here, too. Those 2, oh, never mind. It's just going to be 1 that has a bow. I don't know why I thought 2. Pretty sure it's supposed to be 2, though. Don't know why that one ran. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. But that's okay. Now, if you come in here, there's going to be a Hollowed Knight. He's going to be a lot tougher than the ones that we just fought. He's going to have a shield. And there we go. Alright. Now here is the boss. The best way to do the most amount of damage from a ledge fall on him is to two-hand, and you're going to want to push forward on the analog stick and R2, or your heavy attack button, at the same time. If you can't get it off, that is okay. It just does the most amount of damage you can pull out. And see, he still kept the amount of damage for the black firebomb too. Oh, maybe I need a... Oh, good thing he spec'd me. So he has that kind of a close range attack. He has that range attack. He also has an attack, if you play Demon Souls from the first boss, that he will fly up and then kind of like butt smack the air, or the ground, I mean. If I can get him to do it. His attacks is not that hard to dodge at all. Come on, man. Do your butt smack. There he goes. That's actually a really good opportunity to come in and get a few smacks in. There we go. That was all of his moves. There's a total of, including him, I think 3 or 4 Asylum Demons in this game. But now, if you kill him at the beginning of the game with the black fire bombs, and then you go talk to Oscar, you will get everything you need to get out of here still. And if you come up here, over here, no, it's not that. It's right up here, I believe. Oh no, it is supposed to be right here. There's supposed to be a ledge down here you can get onto. There's a course down here though. I might be thinking of another spot, but it's in this area. You can come back here later. There is the a nest with like something that talks to you. Oh, it's right there. You can come over here and drop items into it. I might do that once or twice to get a couple things. I'm not entirely sure yet. But after you do that, you're going to come up here. Nice little cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage. to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And now we are in Lordran. Now you can go back there as soon as you get back over here. You just have to climb a staircase up, and there's like two things I can think of, well, no, three things over in the Undead Asylum that you need to go back and get. Well, only one thing. But one of the items is a ring, the other one's a boss, and the other thing is another key item. Alright, so, unlike people that's played Elden Ring, you can still level up here, but you, instead of using like fingers and whatnot, you have to kindle with humanity, which you can get humanity from killing enemies. It just pops up into your health, next to your health by that number, 00, it will start going up. Or you get those humanity items, which we don't have any. Oh no, we do have one humanity. Also humanity, when you pop them, it heals you. So, we're going to go around. We'll get all the items. Now, here is an NPC. I'm not a big fan on him, but that's okay. We'll listen to him.
We have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Alright, so he just now gave us another hint that, well, told us what our objective was, just like the other guy told us about a Bell of Awakening. He just told us there's two. We're going to do the undead one first, because it's a lot easier to get to, and it's closer by, while the one in Blight Town is a pain in the rear to get into.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
So he just told us how to go human, and what do you mean by get a cleric to summon this? Which means it's just the multiplayer aspect. You put down your sign, when you get summoned in, you defeat the boss, you become human. And you also get some humanities. I think it's like one humanity per, but we're just going to do it this way. So, we used one. I'm actually going to use two. I should have done two to begin with. And what I'm going to do, since we got the Estus flasks now, we can get rid of the black fire bombs. We've got 10. We can, oh, we need to reverse the hollowing. So now we're humanified. And I'm pretty sure this is already kindled up to the max. I just want to make sure. Yeah. So we have to get the secret rite, which is from a boss. And we have up to 10 flasks. We can go up to 20 when we get the secret rite, which is nice. Now, if you come down here, there's not too much to do right now for us. But here is the Firekeeper. I'm not sure why she's locked up in here. I can't really remember, but she doesn't talk to you. She is who you take, I forget what they're called, the Estus Flask shards to. But when you try to talk to her, nothing. She only talks to you one part, and that's part of her quest line, which we won't be doing. And I'll explain that later. Now, if we come over to here... no. It's up here. Going over here. And there's an item. Fire bombs. Not that we need them, but... they might come in handy for us one day. Now, there's another NPC up here. He is a cleric, and he's also got a covenant.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Okay, please get off my screen. Thank you.
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, so if you join his covenant, you can start buying miracles from him. So if you're wanting to do miracles with a whole bunch of faith, here you go. Homeward's a really good one to have in this game. If you don't have enough homeward bones, you can use it because we don't have nothing, nowhere else to tell it to go back to our first resting point. Seek guidance. I don't know if it's on if something like this is in Elden Ring or not, but what it does, it shows up more messages, and you got your heal, your great heal, your force, which force just blasts things away from you, and he also sells a talisman and a Thorlon talisman. If you're not a cleric and you want to become, like, you start using miracles, do not buy his talisman. We will get one for free. You can also learn Jester, which is Shrug, which is what a lot of people do. We're not going to talk to him anymore. But as he said, he is waiting here for his companions. That's part of his quest line. So we're going to go up here and get another item. Soul of a Lost Undead. And then, I know this might look terrifying, but all you have to do is just fall down here, let that fall far, then you can come over here, and there's 3 chests. Well, 4 chests. Open this one. This should give you a mace and a talisman. Nope, my bad. That's 6 more bones. It's either this one or that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's this one, Morning Star and the talisman. Morning Star and the talisman is the starting equipment for a cleric. Correct red-eye orbs. This is the way to invade people. We will not be doing any of that. And then we can open this one, and it gives us Lloyd's Talismans, which a Lloyd Talisman stops healing in any type of area. So if you get hit by a Lloyd's Talisman in PvP, you can't heal. But they're also good for mimics, and a mimic is a chest that when you smack it, or try to open it, it's going to eat you, so you have to kill them to get the item. You can throw a Lloyd's Talisman on them, and it puts it to sleep for you to collect the item. Now, after we got that item, which I think was a shield, I can't remember, even though I looked at it, we're going to follow that route to get this item, and then you can fall down to the sledge, and go back here very carefully, then jump over here, and rest at the bonfire. Never mind, I was too slow. Yep, I was a little too slow. I guess we're going to fight a skeleton now. I'm not supposed to be fighting these things yet, but that's okay, we can take this one out. And the bonfire just got back up where I can use it. Push them back far enough. Alright, fighting one's not too bad, but when you have a whole bunch of them on you, it's kind of a problem, and when you get bigger ones. Now, before we end this, we're going to go up. Let me see if I can remember how to get up there. Okay, another skeleton. I don't think we can get up there yet. No, we can't get up there yet. Never mind. I have to unlock the elevator to get to it. Oh no. Okay, we didn't get it good. Now, the one last thing in this area is this. Some of you might be wondering, why is there an open chest? This is if you forget to get an item, or you don't get it at all. And if you don't get it, you can come there and you can open it up and you get the item. It is a ring for a certain area. But we're going to rest now, and let's see, we can put a little bit. We can put 3 up. Let's see here. I should have at least 1 attunement slot, I think. No, I don't have any attunement slot. Let's get that to 10. Because there's a covenant that I'm going to join that's going to give us a pyromancy, and I might start working on a little bit of pyromancy. But I should have chose a different class for that, so I'd have higher, but that is okay. We're just going to get that to, let's see, let's get this to, I guess. We'll just get health up for now. I think, get that up, and we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just get like that, make me feel better. Because I might go into a little bit of pyromancy just for 1 pyromancy, and that's it. Maybe not. If I decide not to, that's just 2 levels I don't really need to worry too much about. But, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.